Look who is here. It's Batwoman.
I'm
Bat
Batman.
Riley.
I'm Batman.
You never know what
Surprise!
you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get. This is why she's my favorite ever.
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 Mhm.
Like, period. Look at that classic. You're a classic. This is Tanya K with Riley and Company.
What? A
And
class?
she's here, and she might have little guests that pop in. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Mum's the word. But she is here for the hour, and I'm super stoked about it. So I need to
Aw.
shut up. I need to go behind the scenes.
Wendy, I love you, honey.
And you do you, boo-boo.
Thanks, man. Have
Okay,
a good
bye.
have a good 30, 45 minutes whenever I'm done.
Love it. I'm gonna have lunch and watch.
All right, bye, sweetie. Hey, how are you guys doing? How are you doing? I'm loving it. It's Halloween. So you have to have a Batman mask. And not to say that I don't use this Batman mask like all year long, because, well, I do. Why not, right? It keeps people on their guard. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. I have got a ton of stuff. This is a lunch and learn, and you guys are going to learn so much today. I've got a really super fun card. Okay. I have got, so Susan Trimper said in October we wear pink. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I have a personal message from that. Get your mammograms. Get them. It will save your life. It saved mine. So, which is why I got this hair and not my long blonde hair that I used to have. But that's another story, and you can watch that video, as I encourage you, on our YouTube channel. Yes. I am in a mood today because I am trying to convince Laurel that she and I need to do a Crafty News podcast. Don't you think? I think we do. So you guys need to remind her and stay on her. Oh my gosh, look at all these fun people. Yay. Yes, I know you have to get the squirrel, Wendy. That was just for you. So I have got, are you ready for this? I've got a brand new release to show you. I have got an amazingly fun card to show you. I do have a little disclaimer for that when we get there. Pink tickets to talk about. Okay, pink tickets. And what else? Oh, the Moose discounts. If you guys do not know about the discount you get today, Moose 15, MOOSE 15. Now, for those of you that do not know, all right, October is breast cancer month. I mean, you have to be living under a rock if you don't know that, but you may have a rock you like. It's breast cancer month. And for breast cancer month, any order on Riley and Company online.com gets a free pink ticket. Okay. So you get one of these, and can you guys see this? There we go. See, it's the same number. You get one half, I get the other half. And then November 1st, we are going to do a drawing, and I'm giving away 4 $50 gift cards and probably a whole lot of other stuff, because you guys know me, right? Oh, Zen Gin, new to Tanya in the Summit. Woo! Zen Gin, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. Everybody, welcome, Zen Gin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyway, month of October, you get one with every $25 order. If you put in 50 orders of $25, don't put in 3 on the same day and then ask us to combine them to get 3 tickets. It doesn't work like that. But for this weekend, you get 2 tickets for every $25. It's double ticket weekend. So that'll give you more tickets. And you still get Moose 15, but it does not apply to our new release. And for those of you that it did get it on your new release yesterday, consider yourself lucky, because I was screaming like a fool that I made an error. But I fixed it. All right. Now, let's see. Hey, there's Myrna. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to switch you guys over and look at our card. I've got to get my camera in focus because I lean forward and it does my head. Okay, so this is the card that we're going to make today. And look, it tucks in here. Just like that. Look at that. So it doesn't fall forward. and it tucks in. Isn't that cute? And then you open it up. I noticed the squirrels were getting together nuts for the winter. A couple of my friends are missing. Are you okay, Wendy? Ah! Isn't that adorable? I would love to say that I came up with this, but I did not. And Dolores and her daughter, Kelly, came up with this, my darling Dolores. So she also came up with this card. Isn't this adorable? This little pop card. I just think this is incredible. I think I need to make one for a show sometime. Anyway, look at this squirrel. Yes, it is one of our two brand new dress-up characters. Okay, not one. We have two. And I think I want to do the card first. All right. And then I will show you guys our new release. How's that? Does that sound good? All right. Right. So we do have specials on the new release as well, like we always do. You just can't use a coupon and specials. But all right, let's get to making a card, shall we? Let's do this. All right. So I'm going to bring all of my goodies right here. And I'm even going to color the squirrel and give you guys all the colors for that and everything. There's Miss Tia and Karina's here. And I saw that Karina, before we get started, look, Dolores cut all these for me. And she cut me extra ones in case I made a mistake. That's fabulous. Yes, they know me. They know me here. So one of the things that the discount does not apply to is the MFT Clearance Center. And for those of you that don't know, okay, MFT is My Favorite Things. And no, it's not my company. It is Kim Vandersandon's company. They shut their website down and she had some extra product left over. And I offered, she's a friend of mine, and I offered for her to put it in on our website at a discount. So yes, there's an My Favorite Things Clearance Center on our website, and no, that Moose 15 does not apply, but it's already 60% off. So have a ball. Everything's a great price. We love that. So, all right, we are going to start. I have pre-cut everything, okay? And I will give you guys the dimensions. This is just a top fold A2 card. That's all. Okay. And you are going to cut it to, oh, look at these magnets. You're going to cut it to 2 3/4. All right. It'd be a lot easier if I did it this way, right? 2 3/4 or so. 2 7/8. Okay. Then you are going to cut a couple pieces that one goes right on top of it and one sits there. Now just go out. You don't have any specific paper. Okay. I just went and found some fall paper that I liked. Right. All right. So I'm just going to take my sponge and I'm just going to ink around it. I do this to a lot of my paper because can you guys see that white edge on there? You don't have to go over lots of it, okay? But if you do just on the edge, your white edge disappears, okay? Just a little tip. And I thought I lost this has been around for many, many years. Can you tell? It's already got ink on it. And I thought I lost it and I would have to start with a fresh one. And I was a little scared. So what we're going to do is we're just going to glue that on. All right. I'm going to grab what glue, everybody? What glue? What glue? Ready? Ah, Zip Dry. If you do not have Zip Dry, for the love of Pete, get Zip Dry. Zip Dry is like rubber cement, like a high-grade rubber cement in a bottle, okay? And you just put it around the edge. You don't need to go all over, right? Just put it around the edge. And we're going to lay it on our paper. Now, I want to show you something. That just attached down, right? If you did that with tape runner or a quick drying glue, yes, you would have problems. But Zip Dry lets you move it while it's still wet. You've got about 20 seconds maybe. Okay, about 20 seconds. All right. So then I'm going to take this. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to do something intentionally. Normally, I don't have to do it intentionally. I just screw up. Okay. So if you put this on here, and we're going to move it around, right? And I'm going to get it nice and glued down. Uh-oh. And you guys see what I did? Okay. Watch this. Zip dry lets you remove it. If it's the wrong paper, all you have to do is come back and just rub this off. Just like that. And it'll all come off. Look at that. And you can do it on this piece too. But this is the right paper. I was doing that on purpose. So, and you can only do that while it's still a little bit wet. You've got about 30 seconds, okay? Zip Dry is the best card making glue I've ever used in my life. And you can get it at RileyandCompanyOnline.com for 15% off if you use Mousse 15. All right. Remember, you only need it around the edges, okay? Because it's not a cheap glue, but it is very, very effective. So with that, then let's put our little parts here, and we're going to put this together. So this is one of our sayings. I'm going to show you guys all the dies that I used for this. All right, these dies right here go with, we have this set, and we have another one that's scallopy, okay? And they all three interact with each other, okay? So they're really fabulous dies. They're my go-tos. I use them all the time. And that's what this was from, and this with the little stitching edges. So I'm inking that up. Put a little bit of my Zip Dry. I used to have a retail store about 3 lifetimes ago, I think. And I was introduced to it at my retail store. And once I started using Zip Dry, I couldn't use anything else. Now see, so this has stitching, and we want to get that nice and perfect in there. You could not do that with a tape runner, right? I love all these people that are saying, oh, I've never heard of that. So I'm going to lay this in here. I'm going to get it nice and squared away underneath this. We want it to be underneath that. Okay. Do this right under there. Oops. See, I just start to rely on it, right? Because I know I can move it around.
Yo! I was thinking I was scaring you. Listen, I just went to your website to get zip glue, and I have to read these 2 sentiments real quick. Totally has nothing to do with your card. Here are the 2. Are you ready? Wouldn't it be so great if we could put ourselves in the dryer for 10 minutes and come out wrinkle-free and 3 sizes smaller?
Absolutely.
Sentiment 1. Sentiment 2. I thought the dryer shrank my clothes. Turns out it was the refrigerator. Okay, that is all. Carry on.
And if you think size doesn't matter, look in your fridge. Yeah. Okay. So we have that. It's all hidden, right? Okay. So, on this one, you know what? Do you see what I just did? Watch. This is why, and this was not intentional, but watch this. So I forgot this blue piece, and I can literally lay that right there because this will come up. I'm telling you. I'm not supposed to be buying anything now? What? It's Crafty Saturday. It's stress-free Crafty Saturday. So I'm going to lay this right on top here. Then I'm just going to put some more glue on this and then lay it back down. Now I'm really lucky that I was getting to the point where it would have not let me raise that back up. You have to be kind of quick. There we go. That's going to close. Now that's what I want to see. Okay. All right. Next up, let's put the corners in. So we're just going to ink this little guy up. And I use Vintage Photo. And you guys, I just use a little bitty square like this. See, I have several different colors that I ink with. And sometimes I leave the cap off, so there might be 2 or 3 here. But anyway, so I just leave it there, and then I leave this on top of it. It sits on my desk. All right, put a little bit of glue on here. And put him in the corner. And to get a corner like this, you just cut a square. And then just cut them in 2, right? Cut a square and a smaller square. Right. And then, whoops, we're going to do a little to get rid of the white. And then we will put this on the corner. Right down here. Make it nice and snug. Okay. Let's see. We need 2 of these guys right here. And again, I'm telling you, the ink is so good because watch, we're just going to make a little acorn. And a little acorn. You guys can use whatever you want, right? It can be a pumpkin, or it can be a leaf, or yes, you can, Tammy. This is, I noticed the squirrels are it's either gathering nuts for winter, or my friends are missing. And one would think that I would actually know the number of this. So I will ask my trusty Karina to find the number of the same.
You don't need a Karina. You need a Laurel. It's
there's my girl.
Called Nuts for Winter.
Nuts for Winter.
And it's a 406, in case you care.
406. RWD-406.
Or I went to the
Thank
search bar and went and typed in nuts. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. See why we would do such a great podcast together? I know, right? I am prepared this time, though, because last time I was right in the middle of coloring and she surprised me, and I was not ready, and I literally was scared and I yelled, which was quite funny. Okay.
Yes, and I have to say I was very disappointed this time around. I didn't scare you.
I know. It's because I'm ready for it, right?
I'll get you. I'll get her sometime.
I'll get you, my pretty. See. All right. So I am going to just glue these down, right? That one's going to go there. And we'll put one up here. This is such an easy card. I mean, just such an easy card. Okay. And then the last thing we're going to do on the inside is I've got these little guys. So I'm just going to one there and one there and one there. Easy peasy. All right. So we are done with the base of our card. So simple, right? Take me longer than 20 seconds to figure it out. Yeah. In that case, you improvise and you would just cut it off right here. And yeah. Okay. So let me get all the only problem is with the zip dry. The only problem is that when you rub it off, it leaves little pieces. Okay. So let's ink up the edge of this real quick. Not a lot, just a little. And this, and let's ink up the edges of our grass. Get a little bit more on here. And I'm going to have one more little acorn in there, so I'm going to ink him up. Set him aside, and I have this, but I don't think I'm going to use it, so I'm going to set it aside. Then we will add this on here, and then we get to blend, and I love to blend. I love to blend. I could sit and blend all day long, turn TV on, and just make backgrounds all day long. I love it so much. It's relaxing, very relaxing. The grass dye comes from, and if your zip dry does that, which it will get sticky if it's left out in the air, and it might clog up. All you have to do is get a toothpick, okay, and take the lid off, run it through, and put it right back on. Yes, wrong side. I don't care. Okay. And I'm gonna move that over and I am done. So now we are going to put a background on here, which is blending. I love to blend. I'm going to do a blending video. For those of you guys that do not know, our YouTube channel has a lot of coloring instructional videos on it. Yes. And I think I'm going to do some blending instruction just because I like it. All right. Someone asked where the grass dye comes from. This is a Karen Burniston dye. It's Nature Edges, just so you know. And I believe Pop-Up 15 is the code for that. Karen was on yesterday. If you guys missed her, she is my business partner with KB Riley, Karen Burniston Designs. So, okay, so now to blend. I'm going to do clouds. And for those of you that don't know how to do clouds, okay, you can pick any. I just grabbed a few. They're all kind of the same, like, right? There's so many different cloud dyes or cloud stencils. And you can make your own as well. If you don't have one, you can make your own. You don't even have to draw the stencils. Draw circles. Okay, so if you have several different size circles, lay them all down randomly and glue them together and then just draw around them and cut it out. And there you have a stencil of your own, okay? This is just a circle and a circle and a circle and a circle just laid on top of each other, okay? So we are going to pick one corner and we're going to start from the top. Little blending brush. You can use a sponge. You can use whatever you like. I really do like these though. They're makeup brushes too. Okay, and we're just going to pick up a little bit of ink and we're going to start in circles, okay? Just like this. Okay, now I want to leave the light on the top and get the dark on the bottom. And then I'm going to come this way. About there. And I'm going to do a little dark, leave a little bit of light. You don't want it completely white left, but you do want it a little bit of lightness up there, and then add the grading down below. Ta-da. And if you have one of these, you can change it up a little bit. Kind of looks like the same, doesn't it? Let's go this way. And don't overthink it. Just do it. Yesterday, we were making this sample, and Dolores is just, don't overthink it. Just do it. Oh, that is great advice, isn't it? Don't overthink it. Just do it. Okay. And you just keep doing this, the whole entire thing. Make sure that you don't have a lot of white showing. And we're going to do this. And get rid of the brassy whites. And this. And, ooh. Well, that looks lovely, doesn't it? We'll just match that up. Mm-hmm. This is called entertaining yourself. I can sit there and do this all day long. Now, see, the darker you get it, the more depth that it gives your card. Okay, so if I can find, we just go back and I can find something that resembles that, which is really a lot harder to do than you would think, right? To get it all lined up again. But we're just going to grab something that's close. You can go back in and add those dark spots. Here. No. See what I mean? Harder said than done. Or easier said than done. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, giving you those gives it a lot more depth is all. So I'm just going to take this bottom here. It's going to be covered with grass anyway. So I'm just going to fill it in. Okay. See how easy that is? Yep. And I make a mess. And I don't have my handy wipes. Anyway. I'm also going to take the bottom of one of these hellos. I'm just going to add a little bit of the yellow. Okay. Now we're going to glue this hello to a blue piece. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to grab my second favorite glue. Okay. And that is my fine tip bottle from KB Riley, Karen Burniston. You can get it at KarenBurniston.com. But not now. Stay with me. Has a little fine tip in PVC glue. Now, it dries almost instantly, which is good for what I'm going to do. Try to get it off later. No. So I want to just move it over, and I want to create just a little bit of a shadow. Go one letter at a time. And there we have it. See, just a little bit of a shadow. And I'm going to pop that up with some foam tape. Here we go. And I'm just going to do just a couple pieces. White tape is not agreeing with me today. Okay. Oops. And we'll do one right here. And one right there. Okay. Oh, yeah, popcorn. That sounds good. I have some pumpkin spiced glazed kettle corn upstairs. So for those of you that know me, you will know what I'm about to say. But I love everything pumpkin spice. I'm like on a pumpkin spice frenzy in October 1st, and I buy everything that I can find pumpkin spice, and I test it out. See what it tastes like, right? So I'm just going to pop that up, center it right here, and then smash it down so it stays. Okay, we'll put the grass on here. So on my personal Facebook page, I have tested out almost 20 different pumpkin spice products this summer or this season. And one of them literally is pumpkin spice glazed kettle corn. And I haven't tasted it yet, but I think I might have to do today. Pumpkin spice latte, yes. But you know what amazes me, and it really irritates me too, is that so many people, so many companies use that pumpkin spice because it's getting quite trendy. And they put it on everything, even if it doesn't taste like pumpkin spice. So I've started a pumpkin spice poser rating. So I rate them 1 to 10. And sometimes they're not even good enough to get a 1. So they get a poser rating. Oh, Cheerios were last year and Oreos were last year. The Oreos to die for. They're hard to find this year. Cheerios, don't bother. Yeah. This year, Frosted Flakes had pumpkin spice. No. Poser. I'm telling you. Sorry, I was thirsty. So now we have this. So now all we need to do is color our squirrel. Super easy. I have my Copics. All right. I have them all right here. The colors, I'm going to show you guys this. So what I do to begin with is when this is brand new, I stamp them both down and I color my images. I put everything that I use right on the side. All right. And I keep this in a book. And so anytime I want to use a squirrel, right, I photocopy it. Photocopy. So I have a whole book full of all of my colorings. And then that way, if I'm in a hurry, I don't have to color. Okay. Let's see. We're going to start with our lightest on this little guy. Just so cute. All right. And I'm going to go all over his face and his little cheeks. And I haven't done a coloring video for this guy yet. And maybe I shall do that today. And I'm going to do this. Now, when I do his little belly, and I'm going to do the outsides as well, okay, and the tops up here. When I do something like this that I want to color the whole thing in, I use circles. And the reason for that, my marker's getting dry. I'll show you with the next color. It's easier to see. All right. Now I'm going to use this exact same marker, okay? And I'm going to go back in and just add a little more. And if you can see that, the same marker will give you 2 different shades of the same color. So you don't have to have a ton of markers to do an image. All right, this is dry as a bone. Okay, so just for you guys that are taking notes, E30. And then I'm going to come in with my E31. What is my favorite pumpkin spice product so far? There's two. Toll House cookie dough. Pumpkin spice cookie dough. Oh my word. Like, oh my God. It was so good. It was incredible. And what was the other one? Something from Aldi's. It was just incredible. All right. So I'm going to come back in and use my E31 and give him some shadows here. And I'm going to color his little body in. Just like that. And if you have this cut out already, go out of the lines, right? I mean, do it. Go out of the lines. Don't worry about staying in the lines. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color all of his tail in kind of a flicking motion up here because I want my ink to flow that way. Down here, I'm just going to do circles and coloring them in, and I'm going to color his head because we're still going to use some of this highlight. It's just going to be a different color for a highlight. Okay, good. Now I'm going to use this a second time. I'm going to come back in and give it a little bit. Now the second time you use it in about half the space. Do some under his chin and on the inside. See how it gives 2 separate colors? Same marker. All right, under there, back here, behind his ears, probably in the forehead, under his hair, here, and there. Okay, that was E31. Now let's grab our E33. Okay, and this is going to be his primary body color. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go along this line right there, and this line carefully, and in here. And I'm going to pull this out of his arms. Now I left a little bit here on the top so it has that highlight, okay? And I'm going to put some behind here because it's going to be a little darker. And then I'm going to use it again. Down here where I want more color. And I'm going to go over the tail. Behind his ears, I'm going to be really careful. And you'll notice that I'm not coloring all of it, all right? I'm dropping down a little bit. Right, and I'm trying to make it a little streaky, right? And we'll get to that in a second. All right, I'm going to put a little more color there, behind the cheeks, and behind there. In the videos on YouTube, I go through and I color a lot of the dress-up sets. Now, if you guys don't know what the dress-up animals are, you guys are so missing out. The Riley & Company dress-up animals are like paper dolls, but with way cuter animals. way cuter. All right, I'm going to do a little over there and a little over here. Okay, now I'm going to go with an E35, very sparingly on my squirrel. Okay, just little bits. And under his armpit, down behind his feet, down in here. But I am going to start building up my tail. Okay, we're going to follow that. We're going to follow the line. All right. So come up and follow that. Go around, follow that. When you get to the top, we're going to use lighter strokes, okay? And then I'm going to go over it a second time underneath. Now the darkest part would be down here and under here, right? Then the next one I'm going to use very sparingly, right, is my E37. This is going to be my primary color. So now I'm just going to come from the bottom and I'm going to build my shadows. Just like that. Just back in here, a little bit behind the ears, definitely back in there. Okay, a little on the edge. See how easy that is? Really super simple, I promise. And then before I go to my very darkest color, I'm going to come back up in here and I'm going to blend that out. And it's going to be with my E31. All right. I don't want pure white up there. So I'm just going to add a little color. And I'm going to give a few more streaks in the tail. And I think while I'm here, I'm going to do a little bit around the eyes. And a little bit under here while I'm at it. Okay. And a little bit over the bridge of his nose. There we go. And now for my last one, which is a very, 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 very dark E49. Do his nose. Okay. And I'm very carefully going to come back in here just under the tail part. And it's going to give it a lot of depth and just here on the outside. Okay. Just like that. And I'm going to come back in with the one before it and go over it and kind of blend it out. Okay. And there is your squirrel. Isn't that easy? So simple. I did forget a color that I wish I would have had, which was RV10, and I would have done his little cheeks and his mouth, okay? And a little bit in his ears, but I don't have an RV10 here, so we're just not going to do it. And I'm going to pop him right up here, just like that, with some foam tape. Okay, we can use that piece too. You guys ever stick, like you pull out too much tape, okay? And you put the extra pieces somewhere, right? Yeah, I have them everywhere. For those, I just saw a little comment about Copics and generic alcohol markers from Amazon, I actually did a video, you guys, out on our YouTube channel, and I compared the Amazon Ohuhus, that's what those are called, to Copics, to Olo markers, which are the ones that are half the size, same amount, but half the size. Really good video. I compared paper with them. I compared all of them as far as coloring and how well they did. It's a really good video, I think, even if I say so myself. So you can go out on our YouTube channel, Riley and Company. I think it's just Riley and Company. It could be Riley and Company online. If you go to our website, it's down at the bottom. You can just click on it. I'm going to take this little guy and I'm going to tuck him right in behind the grass. And then when I'm done with this, I'm going to show you guys our new stuff. So hang in there with me. I'm going to tuck that in there. And then I'm just going to glue this to this. Yeah, I was really curious. So I was like a kid in a candy store. So I bought a set of all of them and compared them on several different levels. Saturation levels, ease of use, size, everything. So I'll give you a lot of information on all three of them. All right. Oh, there we go. Laurel just posted it to my YouTube channel. All right. Now, this is all it takes. We're just going to make sure that we can tuck it in a little bit, right? Oh, you know what? You guys know what I did? I glued that shut. It's supposed to be my pocket. Well, this one's not going to tuck in, okay? And that is going to sit just like that, okay? So I'm only going to glue it at the top. Just like that. Move it to where I want it. Ta-da! Fun? So stinking cute. All right. Now it says, aside from the sentiments, I had no idea what else was available. Oh, well, get ready because I'm going to show you some new stuff. You guys want to see some new stuff? All right. So we have dies. I'm going to show you those first because they are used in several of the cards. We have a cut-ups line, and this time I only released 2, and it's so much fun. Okay, this is our first die. Okay, and then this is our second die. Look at these samples, you guys. So this is an outline die, and you can fill them in and raise them up. Isn't that amazing? This, I love this so much. It's really fun. It comes with little ornaments that you can put on there and bows and holly. And look at these cards that Dolores made with it. Aren't those fantastic? Super quick too. Super quick. There is a special on both these together. You can get both these dies for $30 for a special. Amazing. Right? All right. Next, let's see. Oh, yes, I will show you the dress up characters. And I'm going to show them to you first, and then you'll get to see how you dress them up along. We have got 40, I think we're up to 43, 45, something in there, different accessory sets. So we've got a birthday set and Christmas sets and a farmer set, and you name it, we've got it. We've got a Wizard of Oz set. He's got a tractor and a motorcycle and a camper, all kinds of stuff. So here are the new dress up characters. You saw the little squirrel. And our standing donkey is our other new one, right? So they come like this in a set of 2, and they have matching dice, squirrels. This is the special. You can get all 4 of these, 2 stamp sets, 2 dice sets for only $50. It's a really good deal. And a couple samples with him, just standing as he is. You don't have to dress them up, okay? But aren't they adorable? Ah, so cute. Love him. So if it involves early mornings, sweating, or people, then no. It's one of our new Funny Bones things. Yes. It's this one. This is one of our overlays, our die cut overlays. This actually has a little tab that you tuck in behind the front piece that you glue onto your cardstock. Same, 406 for today. Okay. I noticed the squirrels are gathering nuts. Yes, you guys have seen that. Being able to button my pants after Thanksgiving will be the real miracle on 34th Street. So these cups, these are pieces from accessory sets. All right. I'll swing around and show you some accessory sets. When I get a headache, I take 2 aspirin and keep away from children, just like it says on the bottle. Right? Uh-huh. All right. Let's see some funny bones. Yes. I'm going to turn right around and grab an accessory set to show y'all. Let's see. Here's one of the Santa accessory sets. Here's our gingerbread accessory sets. See, you got a gingerbread house. So all of the clothes, this, the pants, the jackets, all of that fits all 12 of our dress-up characters, our basic characters. We've got, let's see. For those of you guys that know, help me out here. We have an alligator. We have a moose. We have a cow. We have a fox. We have a pink flamingo. Hilarious. Oh, help me here. There's so many more. Yeah. Oh, a bunny.
Giraffe.
A panda. A giraffe. Right? So look at this. Whoever has a voodoo doll of me, please take some stuffing out. I need to lose weight. Right? These are the basic characters just cut out. Okay. Dolores turned these into voodoo dolls. Is this hilarious? Love it. All right. Next one. As we gather together this holiday season, may our hearts be grateful, our mugs be full, and our pants be stretchy. Yes. Oh, yeah. We have a shark and a panda. And Penny the possum. I love her. She's based off a real little possum. Here's another funny bones that's brand new. I ate healthy and exercised today. I better wake up skinny. And see, check this out. She took the cow and she just trimmed it down and made him smaller. I know, right? Oh, I'm saving this one. Okay. And you guys saw this one already, right? If my mouth doesn't say it, my face definitely will. Yes. Yes. Such a true story, to the point where you turn around and go, oh, did I say that out loud? No. Your face did, though. Okay. Am I perfect? No. But do I try my best to use up my craft supplies before buying more? Also, no. Raise your hand if that's you. Yes. Okay, this is fabulous, Miss Tia. I will admit that Tia sent me this, and I couldn't get this pulled out. And there's tape here, and it took me like 30 minutes to figure out that the tape had gotten on here. Yeah, it was kind of funny. So, looking into essential oils, which one is it that calms other people down? Chloroform? It's chloroform, isn't it? Here is the die cut that I showed you earlier with our Riley gingerbread people. So cute. If you binge eat Christmas cookies while you binge watch Christmas movies, they cancel each other out. It's science. Here's another. If it involves early morning sweating people, no. And this, I hope you guys can see this. This is Felix, our cat, with sunglasses on, shiny sunglasses. Okay, you guys. Yeah. Get well soon. I don't know why you're feeling poor, but I'm telling everyone it was a pole dancing accident. If you're a friend of mine, this could happen. Yes, all of these are found at RileyandCompanyOnline.com. Okay, RileyandCompanyOnline.com. Right. Next, few people understand how much work it takes to be such a hot mess. Here's our dress-up flamingo, and this was from our airport set. So there's lots of different things on each one of them, and they're all 15% off if you use Moose 15. See how I can do that? Like super fast. Being able to button my pants after Thanksgiving will be the real miracle. I had to do it twice. Isn't it cute? Oh, God. And this was Tia's too. One of my faves ever. So she takes the waves from KarenBernstein.com and she folds them over and makes them into a little box. Look at this. My last word will probably be oops. No, the sayings are absolutely not available in digital formats. We are a stamp company. Yes, we sell stamps. Isn't that fun? These are our ocean characters, and this is the moose dress up and the shark dress up. And the pants fit him. Pants would fit that too. And look, that's from our underwater sets. Okay. When I get a headache, I take 2 aspirin, keep away from children. I wanted to show this one because look how fun this is. This is a coffee mug. And these were, I believe, Easter eggs, or it was the nose off of, nope, it was the nose from the Santa set. Isn't that hilarious? Great job. Here's another one I wanted to show you. Look at this. Dolores made this with our stackable arches. Are you ready? A mailbox. If we all just switched to cursive and stick shift cars, we could cripple an entire generation. This is an absolute truth. Absolute truth. It is. Mailman Riley. If you guys go on our website and just grab a glass of wine or your favorite beverage, you know, if it's 5 o'clock somewhere, if you read through the Funny Bones, you will know me and everything you need to know about me in 5 minutes or less. Yes. Funny. I guarantee you it's a good time. I'm terrible at hiding gifts. An hour later, I'm like, you want to know what I got you? This is so me. I buy Christmas presents all year long, and they're all gone by Christmas. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. I'm dreaming of a wine Christmas. Yes, I am. This is from a dress up winter set, I believe. Right? In the wine glass. Isn't that fun? Yeah, the charade of being a responsible adult has gone on long enough. Yes, it has. Mm-hmm. This is Walter and Beer Bart. All right. Oh, here's one more. Me in January. Stuffs tangled lights and broken ornaments into a box. Me in December. Damn it. Mm-hmm. I have totes full of these just because I go buy more instead of trying to untangle. Right. So all of the Funny Bones, including the next one that I'm going to show you, I believe there's 19 of them. All right. They look like this. They come packaged individually. All right. They're clears, so they're easy to stamp. They all come, you can get all 19 of them in a bundle for 20% off. It's a heck of a deal. Okay. And finally, I cracked up over this. Amazing. So KB Riley, Karen Burniston that you saw yesterday, has a new mechanical die called the Whirly Wheel. So what do donkeys send out around Christmas? Yuletide greetings. I love it. This sleigh is from an ugly sweater dress up set. The more you have, the more you can use, right? And there's the donkey, goes back down, and we have our little chimney. That's it. Okay, that is it for today. I think I got everything. Yes. And I'm back. Yes, I like these. You know, sometimes I think you should just wear stuff like this to the grocery store. Just because. Anyway, I will recap. I have to take them off, though, because I can't see. Regular glasses back on. New release specials. There's a cut up special. There's a Funny Bone special. There's a dress up special. Okay. We've got that. The pink tickets. They're almost gone off my little messy desk. You get two. All right. Instead of one with any $25 purchase, just for this weekend, though. Okay. It's a double coupon weekend. And finally, Moose 15. I know some of you guys have been out there shipping or shopping. Okay. And Moose 15 will give you a discount off everything except for kits, except for the clearance center and the new release. I think that's all. There might be something else, but I don't mean to admit it. Anyway, I do not know where my partner in crime went.
Dude, I'm still
there.
Here.
She is.
I didn't have here. I'll put on my crown there.
Oh, that's awesome. You deserve that.
It kind of does. Yeah, it doesn't stay. So I'll go like this.
Yeah. You know what? I have a tiara too. We could wear those on our podcast.
We should do that. We're going to do a podcast, you guys. It's going to
A
happen.
crafty news podcast.
Yes.
It would be so
There's
much
always
fun.
crafty news. We're going to do it once a month. We're going to get together.
We have no idea how to do a podcast, but we will
We
figure it
don't.
out.
Do any of y'all know how to do a podcast? I don't know.
No, anybody out there know how to do that? Start a
If you
podcast?
do,
We
please
have
let-
no idea, but it can't be
please
that
let
hard,
us
right?
know and, run it for us. And
We have companies and stuff. We know how to do that. So
that would be great if y'all could, if there's any of y'all out there. So anyway, I have a couple of, I have lots of, I've got so many little windows open. You know it. I might just go ahead and get all of the little sentiments because
You
I
should.
love them all. I love them all. And by the time I piece everyone together, it'll be all of them anyway. So
Mhm.
that's what's going to happen. So guys, use it. Moose, what is it? Moose 15.
Moose 15, all caps, Moose 15. If you're a paid ticket holder, there's a different coupon, so make sure you look that up. But
Yes.
non-paid ticket holders get Moose 15.
Yes. So get it. Get going. Get going. Keep your windows open. So next on the schedule, hold on.
Thank
I got
you.
to move all of my oh, it's at 1:00. Our next speaker's at 1:00, which is in 2 minutes. So you can
Well,
go.
that'll give me enough time to say thank you, everybody, for spending
Yes.
your lunch with me.
So she's awesome. I want to have her back. I wonder if I can try to get her back in one more time before the summit's over.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, we might get her back. I'm going to call her out.
Maybe we could do our first
Let's
podcast.
do our first podcast.
I will do some research
Okay.
on crafty
Do some
news
research, and I'm gonna call you at 1:30 today,
today.
just for the research, just to talk it through.
Oh, okay, sure. You got
Yeah.
my number. Thank
Yes.
you, everybody.
Okay,
Have a good
bye.
Saturday and enjoy the rest of the summit.
Woo, bye.
Bye.